Right, and welcome to your favorite podcast of the Temple Shalom League, the video capsule recaps of your Mets. Yes, guys, we're in the final. Believe it or not, that we're gonna be playing for all the marbles this upcoming Sunday, 21st. But before me jumping into the specific that took us there, I want to start this episode by congratulating Kendall and Aaron and Michael for such a phenomenal season. Guys, you put everything together, and although you're not gonna have that opportunity to be playing the finals, you'll still be coaching one last game, which is going to be the closure of our season when we have the All-Star games. So that speaks volumes of the quality of the captains you guys were. So congratulations to you, Anthony, Aaron, and Michael, as well as to Larry. But I'll speak about Larry and the rematch in the next sections or two. And speaking about how difficult this is to be, I want to say that we, the Met, had to struggle a lot, even just a few minutes before the game to start, because I got a last minute call from one of my all-star players. So imagine how of a nightmare I was experiencing that he was not able to make it. My dear friend Jacob was not feeling well, so I thought, well, in order for me to pull this off with the team, we'll have to have a miracle. So the closest or the most remarkable movie that I have thought about miracle wise was Miracle on the 34th Street. So I was like, well, who do I call that resembles this character? So no other than the commissioner Scotty Lawrence. He was the closest to this main character. So I figure if he looks like that, he's gonna help us out to pull the miracle. And boy, we did. Although we're gonna talk about more about into the games recap. So thank you, Scott, for such an amazing contribution to our team to make it to the final. And speaking about recognitions, I also want to thank Matt Casey and Travis Olander for just giving everything that they could in the field as well to take us to run for the ship as up this past Sunday. Guys, you were just phenomenal and true teammates that I really enjoyed to have you in the dugout. And last but not least, of course, a big congratulations to the newest member of our staff and a key player or figure into the Mets organization, David Shaw, for just contributing in any form, shape, or form as a coach, keeping the book. I mean, your contribution, David, are beyond expectations. So thank you very much for all what you have done. So with that, let me just go into the games recaps. Week 17 saw the Mets going into a best of three series against the Pirates, in which, on a personal note, has been the best playoff series that I have be part of it in my almost 10 years of tenures in the league. So for game first, the Mets took the best out of the Pirates on a 12-10 win, but not before struggling and batting a lot to the extent that we actually claimed that victory in extra innings. So it was our first win in extra innings in this playoff journey with a never quit mentality. We were down 9-3 and we after 5 and we managed to come back and ended up winning the game 12-10, tying the game in the 7 and then taking the lead on the extras. And it was just a huge comeback from the bottom that just make sure that the top of our lineup had the opportunity to hit once again. So big game one win against the defending champions. So the Mets felt very excited to actually secure the spot into the final. But that will not come in game two because game two, the Pirates, through a huge leadership and unbelievable wisdom led by Weinfeld, Michael, and Aaron, managed to inspire the team. I saw a lot of R moved. I used to do that in the past. And that inspiration came to fruition because our bats just disappear. The Pirates outperform us in any possible aspect, defensive and offensively. And although we ended up losing 16-6 on a run rule after 5, we were down 16-1. We just tried to come back on the fifth, but we couldn't do enough. But that shows you how good the Pirates were in game 2. So game 3, again, facing elimination. That's exactly what the Mets had been all about this playoff. And the do or die scenario truly inspired us. Although the Pirates, I must say, were a lot inspiring in the beginning, they kept outperforming us and they were leading 13-6 after 5 innings. So we have a final huddle inspiration saying, hey guys, if we want to put the miracle, we have to do a miracle. This is it, right? We have the right guide, we have the right movie, we have the right team of guys. So let's just go ahead and give it a try. And boy, we did by scoring 7 runs in the last 2 innings, tying the game after 7, and even taking the lead 15-13, going one to close the game on the bottom of the 7 and with 2 outs. Carlos Rodriguez came with a clutch hit, tied the game, so another extras, and we just kept the momentum going, scored 8 runs in that 8th inning, and that was enough to close the game 23-15 to come with one of the greatest comeback that will be remembered for the years to come of the Ridgeview Drive miracle. So with that, we secure punch our ticket to go into the finals and just have the opportunity to be alive for one more week. Let me just now go into the guys that made this possible. Your diamond superstars. So you might think, what are you doing outdoor with such a strong weather? Well, guys, we're talking about the diamond superstars, the hottest bats on the team. So no better setting than this one. So the three diamond superstars from week 17 on the Mets were Kelly Stites, that after the cruise trip, he went 9 for 10, 2 walks, 4 runs, and a double, and just another amazing and inspirational teammate to have. Mike Dilly, Cy Young candidate, 4 for 7, 5 walks, 5 runs, and just took us to the chip with a phenomenal pitching performance. Steventa, 4 for 7, 4 walks, 3 runs, and a clutch triple to secure game 3 against the Pirates. And the great sub Travis Lander, 4 for 8, 2 walks, 2 runs, and clutch hitting all the day. I know you were thinking, what is next? Your favorite section, the fan boys. Let's just jump into that. Dallas Cowboy banner, Texas Ranger banner, along with Lady McQueen. You're where I'm at. Your favorite section, the fan boys. So today we're gonna have 3 questions from fans writing us from all over the world. The first one comes from Caraquista Guzmán from El 23 de Enero, Venezuela, and Fuego. He says, Leo, I was on the stand and saw you. You were very excited after the Mets clinch the National League title and head into the finals. Will this be your first Shalom final? So thank you for asking, Caraquista Guzmán. This will not be my first final. It will be my second final, although I have never won a title. I happened to have the fortune to be in a final in 2017 with the Huff Sea Dogs, but we were outbeaten by Alfor's Iron Pigs. I have been in a couple of so-called semifinals. That was before the best of three format with both JJ Orioles and also the Iron Pigs from Ryan Alford. So yes, that will be just my second final. I'll say those time don't come that often. So everyone that actually had that opportunity, I'll just recommend you to treasure those because you never know when it's gonna be the next time. 7 years it took me to get there. The second one comes from Best Commissioner Perk from Frisco, Texas. Texas. He says, Leo, congratulations to the Mets on making it to the finals. How are you preparing to face the Royal this upcoming Sunday? So, thank you for asking, uh, Commissioner Burks. I want to say that one interesting fact is that we never face the Royal. You know that every team will not be facing two teams through the regular season. In the case of the Mets, was the White Sox and the Royals. So I guess the only scouting report will be word of mouth and the research that we can do. Fortunately enough, I'll say that this 2015 World Series rematch will have a lot of players that I have played before, with the likes of Scott Greenberg, Tommy Appleton, Drew Wagner, Larry Lackman, Alwell Paris, and so many others. So I know the guys. I'm just working with my team just to how to strategize. But like I said, never faced that team before, so probably it's gonna be somewhat unexpected as well in this very interesting and intense World Series or series that we'll have this upcoming Sunday. The last question comes from Best Stites Brother Ever from Cancun, Mexico. I wonder who gave this person that title, but he says, Leo, I'm your biggest fan ever. So this is a bittersweet moment as I feel your episodes are coming to an end. Will you create more content? So I think the door is always open, and although I'm not gonna be coaching during the fall, I always can just offer my channel to put some content. What I can tell you, whomever best type ever brother you are, is that we will have another episode, regardless of the outcome of this Sunday. And who knows if we're gonna do a live session or something of that nature, if we ended up claiming the title. So more to come. Stay excited because this is not gonna be the end of this hopefully fun material that I have been putting together. So with that, guys, the finals, I mean, couldn't be more happy. Like I said, 2015 World Series rematch, just around the corner. Royals met. Uh, just come along. Uh, bring your excitement. This is just been a phenomenal season, the 50th anniversary of our great league. And remember, we have been offering this the whole season. But if you happen to have missed those, one last offer goes here. Want to have the time of your life? Bring your kiddos, bring your wife for the last time. Mets guarantee you a fun time. So long.